Soma, Alucard!
What's up, guys? Flare Rider here with...
Bag on.
And we are doing something a little bit different because in this particular try, I could not play the game and talk at the same time, so I decided to start over and redo the recording. That way the gameplay wasn't too terrible.
And I can actually say it this time.
Yep. So right now I have a little topic sheet in hopes that I can keep some type of conversation going. But
Yeah.
alright, so there's the introduction and there's the explanation of the post commentary. I will be doing post commentary on various other things. I just uploaded a video not too long ago that has post commentary. I'm also going to always be doing post on this particular series because of the whole gameplay thing.
That, and it wouldn't be too fun to watch him fail every 3 seconds.
Which I kind of do anyway, like right here.
Wait, what the fuck? Excuse me?
Yeah, that's the thing they ripped off of the first, the actual Metroid, Super Metroid. There's a particular room where you can see an energy tank right across, but if you just try to run straight across, you'll fall through the floor, and you have to learn how to wall jump out of the place to get back up. But
that's mean.
Well, the game devs did that on purpose so you could learn how to wall jump.
Well, yeah, but I mean, it's just a dick move. What is an energy tank here? Enjoy a falling floor.
And then once you learn how to wall jump, you can actually sequence break the game. It's kind of fun. But I'm doing post commentary on this and several other things. Alright, last time, on the last recording, I tried to explain the story behind Soma and Friends, and because I had to think, play, and talk at the same time, it didn't work. So now I might be able to actually think and talk at the same time, but don't get your hopes up. Okay, so the story behind Soma and Friends. Soma and Friends is from something called Castlevania HD Harmony of Despair. It's a PS3 or a PSN and an Xbox arcade game. If you have a PS3, I recommend the PSN version because the PSN version comes with free DLC.
Even though we bought almost all the DLC on the Xbox version anyway.
Yeah, but me and a friend wanted to play it and he didn't have gold anymore, so we decided to get it on the PSN. And the game looks much better on the PSN too, but I digress. Soma and Friends was devised by Ren Okamura, who he thought of the name Soma and Friends and it just kind of stuck because Soma is the most OP character in the game. He can pretty much do anything and everything in the game. He can traverse anything, he can pretty much kill everything by himself, and he's just pretty OP. The only problem is you have to work to get him OP. He just doesn't start off OP, which is good, but since Ren had played the game before me, and he already had a Valmanway, he managed to help me get all the stuff, but when we played on the PSN version, your stuff doesn't carry over from the Xbox, so we kind of struggled, but anyway, we call it Soma and Friends because, like I said, Soma is the most OP character in the game, and nobody else plays Alucard. Nobody plays Alucard, Charlotte, Shinoa, nobody.
Charlotte's too goddamn hard to play. You have to get so much crap and she's not even as OP as Soma.
Yeah, she, and the way you get her stuff is you have to block the ability with one of her abilities to absorb it. That's Charlotte. Shinoa, you just kind of hold up when you see a glyph and you absorb the glyph, and then you level it up like you would. You level it up like you would with some of the Belmonts. And then after a while, I was part of a few other gaming channels. We had Potenza, which is pretty much
Flopped
non-existent
completely.
anymore. The creators of Potenza just kind of gave up on it. I tried to take over, but I didn't have the drive for it, because if the creators gave up, then somebody who didn't create it probably didn't stand a chance. So
Yeah.
I just stopped doing anything for them. And
But hey, some
then,
of the videos were still pretty good, like some of the clips we got.
yeah, like
It's worth a look.
yeah, I'd give it a look. I'll leave a link in the description.
Just don't expect anything more from that channel, because nothing will happen.
Yeah. And then I was in a channel called Magikarp Gaming, which we wanted to do stuff, but we were only half-assing it, and after we just kind of realized it was going nowhere and just kind of gave up. But I don't want this to happen to this channel. I'm actually putting a lot of work into this channel. I went on hiatus a while ago because I didn't really want to do anything. Plus, I had nothing really to do, but I didn't want to do much of anything. But that's beside the point.
That, and I am no longer at college, so the amount of recordings I got just stopped.
Yeah, his internet was kind of shit, and my internet...
It's better now.
My internet is being kind of bad too now, so I have to be real careful when and what time I play. Usually now I play at work, which is kind of funny. Yeah, I get to play League of Legends at work. What kind of a job do I have, right? But
yeah, you can also play League of Legends, have to go away for 15 minutes, and then show up and kill your laner. Which, to the great confusion of everyone in the game.
It's not actually 15 minutes. I've got it down to about 3 minutes per customer, so...
But still...
I've actually had to AFK in the very beginning of a game, and I still somehow came back. My laner, my ADC did not die. We won lane somehow, and then the rest of the game I was reading all the situations as best I could, and my ADC, because I play support Zillion, my ADC did not die at all that game.
Can't kill you in the Zillion.
Exactly. But we really got off topic. We created this channel because we're not doing it for the money. We're doing it because we want to do it. There's no money, and we can't get any money right now anyway. And even if we do, all the money that I get is going towards... If I get money, it's going towards the channel. Right now I'm running on a piece of junk toaster. I don't have any good recording equipment, so if I profit any off of this, all of the profit is going towards the channel. Nothing else.
I mean, I have a good piece of recording equipment for game systems, I just haven't used it yet.
Yeah. My recording equipment is Roxio, and for some reason it works great on my friend's computer, but this piece of junk, it just looks terrible. So I don't get much use out of it anymore. That was a waste of $72. But we created the channel for fun. That's it. We play games, we have a good time. That's pretty much all of what we do. We're not in it for MLG, we're not in it for any of that kind of stuff.
We're not good enough for MLG.
No, not really. Oh, I know where I'm at. We don't really have very many plans for the channel right now. We got I also am getting my ass in gear because I need to reset my computer back to factory, and when I do that I'm gonna lose everything, and I don't want to do anything. I don't want to lose what I've started, so I want to go ahead and finish some stuff and then continue doing stuff before.
Wait, that was water you were in? Excuse me, I couldn't even see the water.
Yeah. The creator of this hack is a real douche. Not really. A lot of his design is pretty good, and it's real troll, but it puts your skills to the test, which I have very few. This is the first boss fight. It's pretty simple. You can, if you do it right, you can pretty much stay in one spot, and it's the only thing different from the actual game is there's spikes in the floor. That's it. That and the two platforms would be on the two walls instead of in the center right, like it is. Do you have anything you need to add?
Not really, other than the fact that this boss looks really, really simple. You just sit there.
He is relatively simple.
God damn it, I can't hit you.
That's why he has those spores, so he can hit you. But all of our league stuff is, there's only one person doing any editing right now. That's me.
Unless you'd like videos to look like a 5-year-old did them, do not let me edit anything.
Well, I'm not really doing anything spectacular. I'm just cutting and putting in context-sensitive material. But that's pretty much it. Kinda what I want to do is how Achievement Hunter does their videos, because we have a lot of people we play with, and I kinda want to get them to do some recording and add like a shit ton of work for me.
Yeah, because that's a good idea.
Yeah. But
I don't know. I could probably talk to Matt about that.
I want to do it because
And he's dead.
Yep. I want to do it because when it's just, I'm not ragging on your recording, it's just you're not always near the action.
Excuse me for playing support.
Well, no. What I mean is, when you're buying, you're not near the action, and so I want to get some more stuff where there's more stuff going on. That way the videos aren't terribly boring.
Wait, you get super missiles this fucking early? Jesus.
You've always gotten the super missiles early. It's bombs. Alright, you get Morph Ball, or at least in the original, you get Morph Ball, you get Morph Ball bombs. Actually, you get Morph Ball, you get missiles, then you get Morph Ball bombs. And then you fight him and you get missiles. You can also sequence break to where you don't have to fight him to get the super missiles.
Then again, I haven't played the older Metroid games.
They are really good. Like, this Super Metroid is probably, in my honest opinion, the perfect game. The developers did not hold your hand, but they did hold your hand. They taught you how to do stuff before you actually had to do it.
Like Mega Man.
Sort of, yeah. But, well, it's like in Super Metroid, you walk into a room before you get the plasma beam, and there's a group of enemies that's just sitting there. They don't do anything, they're just there. And when you shoot them, you have to shoot them all individually on the first run through. And then once you get the plasma beam, and you come back, it shoots through all of them. So it tells you, hey, the plasma beam can go through enemies. I just wish game developers could do that now instead of actually having to put you through an entire tutorial segment.
Well, that's because gamers nowadays are idiots.
No offense.
Well, I'm sorry, younger generation gamers, people who first play games. Then again, I had to play through games where I didn't know what the hell I was doing. I still figured it out.
Like, Final Fantasy, for example.
God, I played Final Fantasy VII when I was like 6, 7 years old. Although I was halfway through the game because I was on my grandfather's file, I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? I need to figure this out.
I played my first Final Fantasy was it's 6 in America, for the PlayStation, but on the Super Nintendo it was Final Fantasy 3. It's the one with Terra and Locke and all of them. But I played it when I was 4, so that gives you an idea on
how much you actually knew what was going on.
Yeah. Kids these days don't think. Because all the tutorial segments pretty much hold your hand, and games nowadays tell you, hey, go this way and follow this person. No shit, Sherlock.
I was kind of already doing that.
I didn't know what I was doing here. I was trying to figure out how to get over there, but I don't know how. And I don't see any way to get over there. Do you?
I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I haven't played Super Metroid, hacked or not. Yeah, although I do prefer the 2D Metroid games like this one, out of the ones I've played.
Well, I do like the 3D ones. Prime 1 specifically. Prime 2 was hard. I guess I just didn't know what I was doing when I was playing Prime 2. I like Prime 1 the best because that was the most reminiscent to Super Metroid. That one just kind of felt more like Super Metroid than the other two. Prime 3 was just too easy. Even in hyper mode, it was too easy.
I only played Prime 2. Got confused. I didn't like the aiming. I don't like first-person aiming in a Metroid game where you have to be fast.
Well, the first-person aiming got better when they ported it to the Wii.
I'm just bad at first-person aiming in general now. Ever since I got into fighting games, I've been bad at first-person shooters.
And contrary to popular belief, I actually liked Other M.
I like Other M too. I watched a playthrough of it. It looks really fun.
I mean, the biggest reason nobody liked it was because Samus was just a whiny bitch taking orders. And I agree. And
the only part I didn't like was, oh, we're not going to activate the various suit. I'm burning to death. We're not going to activate it. I have the various suit. Why won't you put it on? Oh, I see you're burning to death slowly. You should probably put on the various suit. Thanks, asshole.
Behind that door is a map room, and I'd already been there once, and I don't need it. I kind of knew my way around already. Since, like I said, I did this before. I'm not gonna lie. I do, up to a certain point, I know where I'm going and what I'm doing, and after that certain point, I don't know what to do. I've got like 2 or 3 more recordings after this one that I did, and all of which I failed horrendously. And I don't know if I make it to that particular part in this recording. I actually wish I had cut up this recording because it's really long and
really awkward.
Yeah.
Why are doors like that, by the way? Well, let's just go straight down.
There's something like that in the original game too.
I know, I've seen it. Troll enemy is troll.
And they hurt for a lot in this hack too, and I don't like it.
They're fast as hell and annoying. Oh, look, power bombs. I don't think you get those just yet.
No, I don't know where they're at.
Missiles. What the fuck is that thing?
It's like a caterpillar.
Kill it. Why the fuck did it explode?
I have no clue. All the enemies in this game explode. It's weird. What are they? Robotic?
I don't know. Every time I say Chosen Statue, though, I think of Zero Mission, where you can just sit in them and get your health back.
That's the one thing, that is the one thing I did not like about the Metroids for the Game Boy, is it told you where to go. Or it told you where you needed to go. Like, Fusion, I liked it, but the parts where you had to talk to the AI and get your mission was really annoying. Like I watched a tool-assisted speed run, and I wish I could move through the dialogue that fast.
Oh god, the dialogue in that, sure it helped the story, but my god, it would take forever.
And I want to say Fusion is in chronological order, Fusion is the final game. For now, anyway.
That's odd. Well, then again, it makes sense, because Samus lost her entire suit.
Fusion is the furthest in the timeline right now. I don't know if they're gonna continue on that timeline or not, but in Prime 1, the Fusion suit looked awesome.
It did. I did like that.
Yeah, it was
Although I think I liked in Prime 2 the light and dark suits. Those look really cool too.
yeah, too bad they actually made you lose those suits in the end of the game, I think, right?
I don't remember. I haven't seen the end of the game. Although I know what happens, I haven't seen the end of the game for a long time. I watch so many LPs and know the ending of games before I play them.
I'm kind of stubborn when it comes to stuff like that, and I don't like spoilers.
I'm fine with it. If I know what's coming up, it just lets me know, like, oh, how much I need to grind, because I love grinding in RPGs. I'm weird like that.
So that's...
Fast forward to even though we don't have any pictures, I have like over 400 hours in Tales of Vesperia.
I'm sitting on like 200 hours. Mainly
200 with almost everything unlocked, except for the secret missions, because fuck those are hard.
most of them are hard anyway. But
well, the final one is easy as hell.
yeah. And it's not that hard to figure out. Like, any normal person would want to do it anyway, just...
Yeah, because it looks cool.
Yeah, it's epic.
Especially what Yuri does for the follow-up, if you do it right.
And that's one of the tricks I was telling you about in the first one. I didn't know how to do it on cue, but now I figured it out when I was actually playing Super Metroid on my Wii U. But there's a lot of secrets in this hack that I cannot figure out to save me. Like, the person who made this was really smart in how he did it. He took a lot of cues from the original developers, I think.
Yeah, probably. I've always liked wall jumping, it's just that in Metroid games, wall jumping for me is hard.
In the newer ones, it's harder. At least to me, it feels harder. But in this one, it's a little easier.
But then again, my first Xbox game I ever played other than Halo was Ninja Gaiden, and even though I got my ass kicked by it, I had fun wall jumping, because it was super easy. And running up walls.
My first Xbox game, because I got my Xbox like really late, my first Xbox game was Halo 3.
Well, it wasn't my Xbox, it was my cousin's. I was just playing, because I was at their house, because there was nothing to do in Minnesota.
The Vikings mostly live in Minnesota.
10
cool points to anyone who caught that reference.
It took me so long to get that reference.
10 cool points to anyone who can get that reference. Because I didn't catch it when I was a kid either. But then again, I didn't know anything about that kind of stuff. I'm not gonna give you the answer. You gotta figure it out for yourself.
Nope.
At this point, I realized what was coming up, knew I hadn't saved it in a while, and was like, fuck this, I'm going to save.
Don't want to die randomly.
Randomly? Oh, I knew it was coming. Because, this person, this game takes a lot of skill. A lot of luck and a lot of skill. But mostly luck.
Bees!
Bats, I think, actually.
It helps if you hit them.
You try hitting them!
I'm not the one playing the game. I've never really actually been good at Metroid games either.
I didn't used to be, but then I did a one energy tank run through the most of Super Metroid because it won't let you do a one energy tank run because
Oh yeah, because the final boss don't they kill you if you only have one energy tank?
yeah, you have to have at least 3. You have to have 3 and you cannot get hit that much with the third. Because if you get hit, if you drop down past that energy tank, you're gonna die to the attack. It's just, that's how it is.
No, they do look like bats.
But the hardest boss battle for me with the one energy tank run through was Ridley.
Oh, that fucker.
And I wasn't using any of the like super speed tricks or anything like that. I was doing it 100% skill, and it was not working well. Like, I even got to the point where I was sick of going from the save place, so I used the save state type thing in the Wii U Virtual Console. It like saves your progress from where you want to stop, because, you know, Virtual Console's cool like that.
It's basically a computer save state.
Pretty much. But I was failing a lot here because for some reason in my first run through of this area I could easily jump up it, but for some reason it just wasn't letting me do it this time.
Now you're gonna try to bomb jump, but you can only place down like 2 bombs.
Yeah.
Never understood that. Why can't you just place down multiple bombs and blow the entire thing up?
Well, if you do it right, you can, because that's how I used to do it until I kind of figured out the pattern.
This doesn't make any sense, by the way, how this works.
No, it doesn't. But, you know what? I'm not complaining. Bomb jumping in the original allowed you to fight Kraid before you got super jump, which really isn't that hard. You just have to know how to wall jump to get up to the second level when he stands up.
Yeah.
And once you pretty much learn all the tricks, sequence breaking is pretty fun in Super Metroid. I told you, I knew I was gonna die here.
Huh.
Without the gravity suit, that spot it's mean. It's really mean.
And now I gotta try to go through that entire thing all over again.
Yep. But as for our future plans, we got this game. I might do some more of what I just uploaded. Maybe Bagon here would like to join me.
Yeah. I want to do, if I can figure out what was wrong with OBS and why my last recording thing was wrong, I want to try to do a Final Fantasy VII Let's Play. That would take forever, but it'd be fun.
I don't know if you've opened it since then, but there is an update for OBS.
Yeah, I'll open it again.
I haven't updated it yet.
But yeah, right now in Final Fantasy VII, I'm doing a Buster Sword only run, and my god, is it annoying not being able to do damage. Now,
Oh, this is awkward.
Oh, that works.
I got so when I made that jump, I got so mad that I landed on the other side. I was literally irritated. My face probably was turning red, and then I realized, wait a minute, let me try this. And then I forget those guys are there. But the game, our future plans is this. He wants to do some Final Fantasy. I would have joined in Blaze Blue if he ever does any recordings of Blaze Blue, but I don't like Chrono Phantasm simply because they nerfed my main and I can't play her anymore.
They didn't really nerf her, they just changed her, so she has mini rapid cancels in all of her combos, which is kind of awkward.
Yeah, I'm not good at rapid cancels and stuff like that.
They nerfed her damage output unless you go into overdrive, which is kind of sad.
So with her, you can't just mash one button and win anymore.
No.
That's how it was in CS1. You mash one button, you win.
It's even how it was in Extend. They didn't change it much.
And in Extend, you didn't have to mash it. You just held it.
I still mashed.
I
switched over to Kagura, even though I can't do them charge moves.
I couldn't face roll my controller and win anymore, so I said I'm done.
Well, that's what you do with Kagura. You literally face roll to get his stance changes. Like you change from standing drive to forward drive to crouching drive. It's a lot of face rolling.
I might try to do some recording with League with OBS, but I might also try Fraps, because I tried recording the last game that I did. I tried recording with OBS, but it was like super framey and really laggy. And,
well, you saw what my last recording did. It made my HUD flash.
Yeah, my HUD was actually flashing too. It was weird, but
I think Matt and Swenson said that it might have been because of League's new update. Like their new patch that they sent out recently when I tried to record that my HUD was flashing with OBS. I mean, it was a good game, too. We won.
Speaking of which, Doombots of Dooms tomorrow.
Yep, and Archage also comes out, so Matt and Jimmy and them were like, well, are you kidding me?
What do we do?
What in God's name's up with the wall?
Huh?
The wall in this room?
Oh.
Like the background? What the...
It's, heated.
It looks really awkward to my eyes.
It's heat waves, and for some reason it doesn't do it. That's weird.
Oh no, it just hurts my eyes with the different random colored background.
And now there's even lava in this room and it doesn't wave. That's weird.
Now it's back to a cave. I'm fine with caves. This has a look of Metroid 1 to it.
Huh?
This room looks like a lot of the first Metroid. Like the beginning.
Oh, yeah.
I kind of know what I'm talking about. Kind of. Oh god, I hate mazes.
It's not really a maze. I kind of eyeballed it and figured it out. My only issue was there's a spot that little spot above where I am right now. There's a breakable wall, and anyone who had never played, if anyone had played this game and not played an actual Metroid game, would have never known. They would have been stuck here forever.
With Metroid, you literally just shoot every single wall.
Pretty much. And when you have the power bomb and you're kind of confused on where to go, just power bomb everywhere. You'll eventually figure it out.
Yeah, you'll just waste a power bomb. Ooh, high jump. Now you can actually jump.
Yes, without having to wall jump everywhere.
But you still have to do the stupid bomb jumping. Oh, do they not have it where you could jump with the morph ball, or is that just Zero Mission?
No,
Because Zero Mission, when you got the high jump boots, it allowed you to jump with morph ball, I think.
In Super Metroid, you have to get Spring Ball.
Oh, makes sense.
And that's like a late game item. Because it really doesn't serve that much of a purpose, except for in the final area when you have to jump over the and jump into the little holes of the Zebetite, however the fuck you pronounce it. It's the stuff that you have to destroy to get to Mother Brain. I believe it's called Zebetite.
I don't know. Wait, those are the stupid things that shoot the little laser beams at you?
Those, I forget what they're called.
Like those things that shoot the Cheerios at you. It's like, please stop. I don't want to deal with these.
Yeah, it's not those. It's the little shield things that you have to blow up to get through
Oh,
the.
those doors.
Yeah,
I called them doors 'cause that's what they were.
they're zebitite. It's a regenerating mineral.
I prefer the word door. Just annoying regenerating door.
Pretty much. But those actually do serve a purpose. They're not just door. They're not just like.
Oh
Force
god,
fields.
the room's back.
They're not just force fields. They're they actually, if you don't destroy those when you're going to kill Mother Brain, you won't be able to hurt her.
Well, you can't even destroy. You can't get to them unless you just. You can't get to her unless you destroy them.
Yeah,
Unless you like jump through them somehow.
there actually is a way. There's a glitch that you can use to jump through them. You can, in the story, in the actual lore, you wouldn't be able to hurt her, but in the game, when you do the glitch, you can still hurt her, but you don't have to. You don't have to blow up all the others, because once you blow up the first one, that's what sets off all the others. But there's a glitch you can do that will go through it. It's like one of those stupid frame precise glitches.
Stuff I'm bad at then.
Stuff that only real pro speedrunners and
Although I'm
tool-assisted
trying
speedrunners
to
can do.
recreate the glitch I had happen to me once in Zelda.
Oh, you mean the creepypasta glitch?
Oh god, it was scary as hell. If you people have played Ocarina of Time and gone to the Shadow Temple, the very first room where you have to put on the Lens of Truth to like move the block to face the right way, I didn't have the Lens of Truth on. I've already beaten the dungeon. I just went back there for the hell of it. Walked through, Link fell to the floor randomly and screamed, and I teleported back. I'm like, excuse me, what just happened? Then I left the temple because I got scared.
And it wasn't just a scream from.
It was distorted.
Yeah, it kind of sounded like young Link and adult Link at the same time.
Yeah, it was bad. I kind of just shut off my game and left.
Just all of my nopes.
Well, I think I was on the Xbox at that time too while playing because I just
Yeah.
wanted to talk to somebody. I'm just like,
That's-
well, that was odd.
That's how I know. That's how I know in that much of a detail. So, you remember you were saying something about having to go through a room without the Varia suit?
Yeah.
Yeah,
let's
that's
do it
coming
again
up.
here.
It's
But
coming
I
up.
mean, that makes sense in games like this because you don't have the Varia suit. But in other M, you had the Varia suit, you just didn't put it on.
Yeah. Well, you might. You never know. You might actually have the Varia suit. You just don't have the knowledge to use it. If you catch what I mean.
I like the whole thing that she doesn't actually have the suit until she gets the upgrade.
Cause
Oh, these fuckers that you cannot kill without freezing or something. I can't remember how you kill them.
no, you cannot kill them unless you use a super missile.
Not worth it, in my opinion. Just freeze them and use them as platforms.
Exactly. But because like in Zero Mission, when you got something that you didn't have originally, you actually had to go to a Chozo statue to learn what it was, or something along those lines.
Or something, I really don't know.
I don't remember.
Oh look, a hot room. Nope!
Unfortunately, I do actually have to go through that room. Spoiler alert. Because you will see in the next video what I have to go through, and
Oh god, the room's walls. Seriously, this hurts my eyes. It just looks weird. It's like, are those bugs on the background? I know it's supposed to be heat waves, guys, but it looks like bugs crawling. And I don't like bugs.
Anybody in their right mind doesn't like bugs. Like, if there's even a water bug in the rooms at the motel that I work at, they will bitch. But a lot of people do it simply because water bugs are very, very similar to roaches, and people don't really know how to tell the difference between a water bug and a roach. And we live in the hotel is out in the country, and when it rains a lot, water bugs
What
will...
God's name is this room?
A room of death is what it is.
A room of assholes that fall from the ceiling.
Yes, and you cannot kill them in one hit. It blows.
But you can with bombs, it looks like.
One hit with bombs, yeah.
That life thing just saved your life.
Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Unfortunately, I'm gonna get trolled. Oh, this is gonna be embarrassing. Oh, I don't want to watch. I want you to cut this part. It's so embarrassing. And wait for it. There we go.
Death.
And then I realized how long it was since I saved it, and yeah, I'm like, fuck. And I was sitting there in the safe place contemplating what I'm doing with my life. Oh look, it's your favorite room wall.
These walls... No, that one's okay, but the other one looked like bugs.
Don't ask me what I was doing there, because I don't even know. It's hard to play this game with the weird control set. I'm tempted to plug up a PS3 controller and see how that works. I think a PS3 controller will work on a computer, right?
Yeah, I think it does. Oh, the controller I'm using for my computer is actually one for the computer, but it looks like an Xbox controller. It's got the Xbox shitty D-pad.
Because of BlazBlue, I grew accustomed to the
But
D-pad.
but it's joystick placings, like the two control sticks, are PS3 positions, not Xbox positions.
Ah,
So it's got the shitty D-pad of an Xbox.
the wonky control stick of the PS3.
And Xbox face buttons, like A, B, X, Y.
Which is kind of funny. They copied Nintendo, only they did theirs in reverse. And I'm actually really psyched for Hyrule Warriors.
I would be too if I had a Wii U.
I would get a Wii U just for Hyrule Warriors.
And Zelda U.
Yeah. What little we saw on E3, that game does look sick.
What is it, like the open world Zelda? I'm like, excuse me? Yes, please.
So maybe they'll do it a little bit less based on combat, like Ocarina of Time was.
That was also on the N64. You really can't do a full open world and stuff like that.
No, but well, they tried, but they centered the game more around combat.
Killing things, which I'm fine with. I like killing things.
Which I'd kind of known that for Ego Raptor's Sequelitis, because I always liked the 2D Zelda ones better. Because
I've never been good at the 2D Zeldas. The only 2D Zelda I beat myself, like not multiplayer, was Minish Cap, and that one was ridiculously easy.
I actually have Minish Cap on my Wii U now.
But I mean, the other ones I played both of the Four Swords games back with a friend that I haven't talked to in a long time because he moved away. Literally, the two games that we had of Four Swords, we beat in one night.
Wow.
Well, one weekend.
Alrighty, well, that wraps up this video. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and let us know if there's any games that you want us to do.
we'll see you next time.
Later.